or the EA executive who says that gamers don't want linear games anymore, and that's why we're not making the Star Wars game. I mean, sometimes it might be true, and sometimes it may be just a small part of the reason, and there's some other reasons that it's just simpler to give that reason.
But that is a funny statement to release, though, the same week that the sales numbers for God of War come out.
Which one? Microsoft, you mean?
No, the EA statement.
Oh, that's an older statement that somehow popped up again because of
I thought you meant the Microsoft statement.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about, Juan. Somehow the EA statement came back. Oh, it's because Sony announced their God of War sales numbers. So people went back to find a tweet that Corey Balrog. It's not Balrog. It's
something
Barlog. Barlog.
Yeah.
Balrog's a Street Fighter guy.
Yeah.
Basically calling out the EA executive for saying that customers don't want linear games. But God of War is not a linear game. I mean, it's not linear.
Yeah.
But it meets the characteristics of an open world game enough, I think, for most for it to not be a lie to call it an open world game. Right? I mean, it may not be the most open world, but it's open world-ish. Is it?
Sure. I need to get back to that. I literally didn't play any over the weekend. I planned on it, and then, like I said, I just kind of got sucked into playing more Injustice 2 for no reason.
I've been playing. I just got it's not really I don't think this is a spoiler to say that there's shock arrows in the game, and I got
So
them.
is it sounds like, again, it has this very Legend of Zelda-y quality to that, classic.
I will say though, I do not think of God of War as an open world game. I recognize that I have choices. It does not feel like Far Cry.
No, you're kind of going on a path.
There's paths, and you can decide which paths to take. It's a big linear game. I don't know. It's not a linear game. It's like Onimusha. Like these little side things in Onimusha.
I remember Onimusha, sure.
It's not like Onimusha. Probably the new Onimusha game is going to be just like God of War.
Is that happening? I mean, I've seen the rumors.
I don't know. Did I imagine that?
I've seen rumors about it. I think they re-registered the trademark or some nonsense.
I mean, if we're talking about...
they're going to re-release the old games.
You're right, exactly. Bingo. That's what's going to happen.
I played the crap out of that first one.
Onimusha?
Yeah. Good games.
Yeah, I played all of them. Me and Mrs. Cheapy love those games.
When I was young, I actually was able to do that whole thing where you're like in the pit and you have to the arena fights to get the super weapon.
Super hard.
It was super hard, and I did it, and I felt very accomplished.
Wow,
I was also much younger.
Dude?
I know. I wasn't always terrible, and then I got old.
Shit, it does happen.
I know. Ugh.
Well, if we're talking about God of War, we might as well.
How's God of War treating you? Yeah. How's Sony treating you?
Well, first of all, Sony says their fastest selling PS4 exclusive ever. They sold over 3 million copies.
Until Spider-Man comes out.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty good.
Spider-Man looks really good.
But I'm enjoying God of War. I still enjoying the... it does get a little annoying to have Kratos answer everything with I don't know, or...
Boy.
Yeah, but I like the kids' dialogue, so it's sort of
Dad of boy.
balanced out. And I do enjoy the combat a lot, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. So I can see why it's successful. But it doesn't. I definitely would not describe it as an open world game in my description of the game. Getting back to that linear statement. And trust me, people will be happy to play a linear game if it's good. If you had a really good linear Star Wars game,
that was engaging and not clunky like the last one that they put out, yes.
Right. But then, like I said, don't just because that's what the executive said, the reason for canceling the game doesn't mean that's the actual reason. So, anybody play the Detroit Become Human demo on PS4?
Nope.
No.
I'm interested in that game, but I'm not interested in playing the demo. That would just...
I'm interested in either.
Oh, I like androids. I like wondering about androids becoming human.
Do Android stream of Electric Sheep?
Yeah. I watch all those TV shows that are related to that subject. So I will probably check that game out. Hopefully they have it at Redbox. That would be ideal. Even more ideal, they could just send me a copy of the game without me doing anything. What's the chance of that happening?